What's going on, guys? Sky took today back in my video. In today's video, we are reviewing the Artech 21 tough case for your Samsung Galaxy Note 5. Let me just go on the other side real quick. So I've been using this case as my only case for about a week and a half now. Granted, I have to admit, we're a little late on this review, so I do apologize to Artech 21 for this late review, but I have to say, I've been using this as my only case for about a week now. I've had it for a few weeks, but I've had the opportunity to use this case as my only case for a week now. And if you guys were wondering, it's the Artech 21 Tough Case, or Little Rock Series military grade Tough Case for your Samsung Galaxy Note 5. So, like I said, I've been using this for the past week. Very impressed with the case, and here's what my thoughts are. For $17, you really can't beat this case. I mean, out of any of the cases out there right now, when you go on Amazon, you guys could type in Note 5 cases, and there's a whole slew of options like this. Very similar to this kind of thing, this kind of style. And I've tested out quite a few of these, alright, type of cases that are found on Amazon, eBay, and other places like that. But this, I have to admit, is probably one of my favorite cases I've reviewed, especially for the Samsung Galaxy Note 5, because of the quality. Alright, look at this. It has rubber sidings, which you can feel the texture on here, if you guys can see that well enough. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it has nice ridges right there. So you feel the buttons. You can feel everything, both sides. On the bottom, you have the cutout, or little protection for your micro USB port, the headphone jack, as well as the speaker and S Pen. On the back, there's the camera cutout, as well as for the LED flash and heart rate sensor. Artech 21 branding on the side, as you guys can see right there. I mean, I have to admit, quite admittedly, this is one of my favorite cases I have used because of the design, because of how well it works. It just works. Like I said, just like with the other video, with the iPhone video, it just works. That's the difference between this and a lot of other cases. When you're comparing this to other brands, I'm not going to name who they are, but when you compare it to other brands that are much more expensive, you got to really think about this. When you're comparing $17 to $70, what do you really get for the extra amount? Nothing. That's the difference. Great. While this may not be one of the most known brands ever, it's like comparing Beats to something like I don't even know. It's like comparing two different companies. While Beats is very known, and the smaller company isn't very known, the smaller company produces better sound than the Beats. That's something that commonly is known around the tech industry. And I have to admit, this is definitely one of those examples. This is one of those highly craftsmanship built cases. And when I was talking to the founder of Artech 21, big shout out to this person, they were talking about how they're unfortunately underappreciated for their well-designed cases. And I have to admit, this is definitely, since using this is definitely one of those examples, and it's very true. I'm going to show you guys real quick the other case. This will be a separate review, but comparing it to this kind of case, they have very good cases. I have to admit, it's very strong, very protective. This is one of those two-piece cases, very nice quality. And for the money, you really cannot beat these cases. I mean, when you're comparing this to other companies, that's the point. Alright, that's the thing that I don't understand about a lot of companies anymore. When you're comparing these two companies that are small to large, people automatically, when they go to the store, and let's say they see an OtterBox case, and then they see, let's say, I don't know, I'm trying to think of another company. I need an example. Let's say UAG. They're automatically more than likely going to go to OtterBox. And it's not, no offense to UAG or even at Artech 21. It's just like the automatic reaction because they think, because it's more expensive and it's a more known brand, it's automatically going to be better. That's not true. That is simply not true. And this is a perfect example of that. Alright, it's a great design. It works great. It's easy to take off, which I'll show you guys how to do that real quick. You just take it out of this two-part series, or two parts to this case. As you guys can see, there's that. And then you just pop the lid off. And there's my note. So I'm going to pop it back in real quick because I don't want anything to happen to my phone. And then you just pop it back in. It's very, very simple to do. Very easy. It only takes a few seconds. I think it's actually easier than other companies. It's just my opinion. But the point is, this whole video is that this case just works. And just like with the other case, it just works. Look how easy that was to take on and off. Seconds. You guys can look back, and maybe 30 seconds at most. Alright, so this is a very nice case. I definitely recommend checking out. All the links will be in the description below, as always. Huge shout out to Artech 21 for sending this out for review. I would love to review more of their cases in the near future. If you have any suggestions for future videos, let us know in the comment section down below. I have to admit, I'm very impressed. I greatly appreciate them sending this out. Listen, if you guys ever have any questions, I'd actually recommend contacting them through Facebook Messenger. They're gonna be happy to help. They responded within hours, so It's not like you're going to wait like a week for a response. They're here to help. So, I mean, go to Amazon. Go check it out. I mean, they have a whole bunch of different cases. For the money, you really just can't beat it. There's no better case than this right now. I just want to make that very clear. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Please be sure to head over to techlifetodayco.com for tech news just like this. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RealSkyV. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.